מכניסי רחמים, הכניסו רחמנו, לפני בעל הרחמים.
Welcome to another session of Daily Inspiration. The Rambam in the second chapter of Hilchos Tshuva, in the first paragraph, distinguishes between two types of tshuva. He begins, Ezohi tshuva gemura. What is the most complete form of tshuva? Zeh sheba liyado davar she'avar bo, ve'efshar biyado la'asoso. That a person once transgressed in a very particular situation, that situation arises again, and the person has to make the decision whether again to violate the prohibition or instead to come away spiritually victorious. And he decides, uparash velo asa mipnei hatshuva. And he decides not to engage in the prohibited action, but instead to triumph. And then the Rambam discusses the standard type of tshuva. In that case, it's a person who feels regret for what he or she has done. It's a person who confessed to the particular sins about which they are ashamed, and they commit never to do it again, but aren't put in the same situation in which they once sinned. So what exactly is the difference between tshuva gemura, the best type of tshuva, and the baseline tshuva? It sounds like just being put in the same situation. But what about a person who was never put in that situation? The Ran, in his famed Drashos, discusses in a related context, why exactly does God test us? We know that many of our heroes, biblical heroes, went through tests. Why is it that they were tested? Doesn't God know what the result of the test is going to be? Why don't we just forgo the test altogether? So the Ran answers, the reason for the test is not obviously for God, but it's for ourselves. It helps tell us where we stand, where we are, where we're going. And it gives us a gauge with which to understand ourselves better. So when the Rambam distinguishes between tshuva gemura, and meaning the most ideal tshuva, and the baseline tshuva, what he means to tell us that the best form of tshuva is one that tells us more about ourselves, one that challenges us to figure out who we really are and where we're really going. I wish you and yours a chasiv v'chasima tova,